Okay, hey, I made a video a long time ago of me feeding my corn snake. This is a biology lab at Carleton North High School, and it received quite a few views, so I thought I'd do another video. She's a bit bigger now. So she was born 2014, so she's roughly 2.5 years old now. So I'll show you what she looks like. Just get her out, it's feeding time. I've been feeding her a mouse a week, 1 mouse a week. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to put her in her feeding tank here in just a moment, but this is Kellogg corn snake. She's just over 40 inches, and I forget what her mass is. We weighed her here not long ago, so I think she's healthy. I've seen snakes smaller and I've seen snakes bigger at her age. And just so you can see, first thing I do, and I know I hesitate even putting videos on YouTube sometimes because so many people know better than you. And hey, if you're one of those people and you want to comment, go right ahead. But I do need to get a bigger spot for her to eat. However, this has been fine so far. So I take and I always put her in this tank so she knows this is her feeding tank. She's really outgrown it, but it doesn't seem to bother her at all. So I just put her in here. And I get the mouse, which has been, I'll talk about the mouse here in just a minute. It's been in hot water for a while now. And I dump the mouse out here. Try not to show her, because she gets excited. Okay, so here's the mouse. I usually just dry it off a little bit. And I'm going to get the camera close so that you can see the action here. Okay. Hopefully I can catch her coiling around the mouse. That's the idea. She's looking, she's waiting for it. So here we go. I grab it by the tail. I don't usually play around with her too much, so she's already trying to get out here. And so she got it. And now I'll just focus in on her here so you can see her. So sometimes she coils and sometimes she doesn't. So right now she looks like she's coiling a little bit. But I mean, she knows it's dead, so she's not going to try and suffocate it. And the nice thing too, if you're inexperienced, I'm not much of a snake keeper. I mean, I just feed her once a week. I'm pretty new at it. But it's pretty easy if you feed them from the tail. Just grab the tail with the tweezers. She almost always gets the head. Now she could be eating bigger mice by now, but I've still got 18 of those ones. Those are just small adult mice. And she makes short work of them, so I should be bumping her up probably. But yeah, that's Kelley eating a mouse. Haven't had any issues with shedding or eating or anything yet. So as far as I can tell, corn snakes are very good for snakes, for pets. She has not bit anybody. Now, I don't know, when she was a hatchling, she might have bit people at the store, but she's never bit anyone since I bought her. And she's done. So what I was going to say, while we're looking at it here, I'll just mention the way I warm up the mice. I know everybody has slightly different ways of doing it. There's her whole body. I usually take them out and take them from the freezer, put them in the fridge overnight kind of thing, so they start to thaw out. They don't take long to thaw because they're so small. And then right before I want to feed her, I put the mouse in a Ziploc bag in that mug right there with hot water so that it heats it up so that it seems like it's alive. And then I just make sure it's not real wet. I just pat it down a little bit with a paper towel. And then, oh, she's coming right out to see the camera. That's it. Haven't had any problems. Okay, I'm going to move the tripod here. So she's a really curious snake. Great pet. Really fun. I bought her from PetSmart. And she's just been a lot of fun. So I'm going to put her back. Sometimes I pick her right up after feeding. And sometimes I just kind of gently dump her out of the tray or out of the container. But I'll pick her up this time and just take her back over to her tank, right over there. Just let's put her over here. It's fun to let her crawl around the room and see where she goes down the chairs and stuff. So I try to be real gentle now that she's got a full belly. And I just lay her back in her tank. Put her wood back in for her. I'll clean her tank in a day or two. There's a little bit of poop in there that needs to come out. And that's it. Thanks for watching.